Today I'm going to present to you a very different idea from the rest of my content. I'm going to build the best team possible. I know that I've done some of those videos in the past, but today I'm going to focus solely on Gameweek 33. Keep for a little bit with me. I'm going to not care about 34, a wildcard draft, someone who is good with upcoming fixtures. We are solely focusing on Gameweek 33. That video is made for players that want to buy someone and want to have a punt on someone for 33. Video is made for someone who is playing in a league without any hits, so they can build and do whatever they want and they will have the best possible side. And I will be showcasing what my planning strategy is going forward when I build my team. So if you enjoy such type of content, and want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, come and be part of the community. We are growing each day, so we are going to have a lot of fun if you join the community as well. I'm so close at reaching 700 subscribers. Please make it possible up until the end of the season. This is my goal, so let's make it possible together. Now, the first thing here is to pick 15 players who are going to be the main squad for the upcoming week. So I'm selling basically anyone, and then we're going to go to FPL.team, and then we're going to develop the 11 players and the captain choice that I believe is going to be important in the upcoming week. Looking at the fixture run, we see those fixtures. The teams that make impression on me are City against Luton, Liverpool against Palace, United against Bournemouth is a good shout out, Arsenal against Aston Villa, Aston Villa conceding left, right and center, Chelsea against Everton as well. Chelsea can get some pretty good returns here. Brighton Burnley is a secret shout out for a good game. Let's see if that's happening. Brentford Sheffield maybe for a defensive side from Brentford. Newcastle Spurs, maybe we will include someone, but we have to see. So for now, we're going to go and start building. I know that we haven't seen all of the games for Gameweek 32 as I'm recording this late on Saturday evening, and we have still 6 teams to see, and we may have some injuries during midweek, but that's a rough basically border of how I'm building a team and what I see as important focusing on a game week. So let's dive right into it. We're going to start by the most obvious thing, introducing some City players. Immediately I'm returning Erling Haaland to the squad. I know that he got a rest against Villa, then they face Real Madrid, but I believe in 33 he wouldn't be rested once again. The same goes to Phil Foden. I believe Phil Foden is going to be integral for the way City play. He got a rest today against Crystal Palace, so against Real Madrid he will play, against Luton he will play, and then again against against Real Madrid he will play once again. I am deliberating should I include Kevin De Bruyne as well, but KDB got a pretty good span of minutes in this game against Palace. He's going to play 90 minutes in both Real Madrid games, so the way I see for him resting is against the Luton team, so I don't see a reason to introduce him right now. Speaking about City players, and we cannot forget to mention their defense. I believe right now they are in shambles, so I'm not going to introduce anyone from defense from now, and I will keep the squad without any of their proper defenders, because first of all I don't know who is starting, and second of all they're conceding a lot of goals. Now the second most important team that we have to take a look is Liverpool, home against Crystal Palace on a Sunday afternoon. I believe that the first player joining the team for sure is going to be Mohamed Salah. I want to maybe introduce one more attacker from Liverpool, but for now I'm going to add a defender, not because they're a great defensive side but at the moment, but because the defender that I have in mind is cheap and he's starting for now. I'm talking about Connor Bradley. I know that soon Trent is going to be returned, but even if he's fit for 33, I believe he's going to get solid some minutes. So this means that Bradley can be subbed off around the 70th minute and bank the clean sheet even without Liverpool keeping one. So I mean, yeah, it's a no-brainer for me to go for 33 without Bradley. I believe if you are a long-term holder for Bradley, it may be an issue, but for now everything is perfectly fine. I can go for Kelleher as well, but I believe there are some other options in defense, and Liverpool tend to concede goals, and my aim here is to have Bradley replaced around the 70 minutes so he can bank an early one. Next, the third team fighting for the title is Arsenal, and I cannot miss Arsenal. Immediately I'm adding a defender from their side. I was deliberating should I add a second one, as their appeal as defensive side is pretty great, but their appeal as an offensive side is great as well. So immediately I'm adding a player, and it's not the one who you think, yeah, he's going for Saka once again, his favorite players, blah blah. I'm going by none other than Kai Havertz. For me, Kai Havertz is having a great run of form. He has been delivering 4 double digits in 7 weeks, which is amazing. Only I believe Cole Palmer is having a better run of form, like he's getting 14 points left, right and center, goal assist, goal assist, goal assist, and that's what you want from your Arsenal player. He's the one now in form, and that's why I'm opting for him, and he doesn't seem to get replaced pretty often. Speaking about the best player in form at the moment, I don't know how he is performing against Sheffield United, as this is pre-game, so I'm returning Cole Palmer immediately into the squad. I'm not going to build a squad without him, even for 33, even they face Everton, even if it's on Monday or something like that. For me, Cole Palmer should be in the lineup, and it's going to be too bad to miss on his points. Now we have to see any other good sides, and I believe Brentford against Sheffield and Brighton against Burnley, it's a pretty great possibility to introduce some defenders from their side or some goalkeepers, and I'm going to introduce the Flecken goalkeeper, the Brentford goalkeeper called Flecken. I know that he conceded 3, but it was against Aston Villa, and against Sheffield I believe he's due a clean sheet, and the same goes for Van Hecke. I know they conceded 3, but it was against Arsenal. They're a pretty high scoring side, and I believe with a 4.1 you can get a pretty good starting defender pretty low on the price, and we can focus on more expensive players. Speaking about expensive players, I want to get a Manchester United player, and I'm deliberating, should I get Garnacho, should I get Bruno, or should I get Højlund? And the thing that I'm going to do, it may surprise a lot of people, but I'm not going to go for Garnacho, as I want to maybe try and fit another midfielder from a better side than Manchester United. I'm going to go for Højlund. I can go for Jackson, for Jesus, for Watkins, who, by the way, is the first player to pass 200 points this season. I can go for Darwin. I can go for maybe Tony, even though he was benched. I can go for Isaac, who is on penalties, but I believe that a cheeky Højlund shout out. I know that he hasn't been performing amazingly well, he hasn't scored or something like that. I will just put him in the squad and to see how it looks. Now I'm going to go with the 3-5-2, so basically we have the 3 here, the 4 here, and the 2 here, and we're left to return Heung-min Son. In my opinion, he is one of the best players to go from now, and against Newcastle, who tends to attack a lot during their fixtures, I believe we're going to have a pretty okay fixture for Son, and that's why I'm opting for him. Now we have 19 million to finish our squad, and I'm immediately going to go for Muniz as my striker option. I know that he's 4.7, but he's playing, and for that price, is Mateta cheaper? He's 4.9, so no, I'm opting for Muniz. In the goalkeepers department, I need to pick someone cheap and reliable, and I'm most probably going for Dubravka. He's not going to start, but 4.2 a starting goalkeeper is a no-brainer to go without him. Now we need to find the proper defenders to finish up the squad, and I believe that with the 8 Nuri injury, it's a little bit tough to nail a defender from Wolves at the moment, but Craig Dawson is a okay pick to have on the bench. They face Nottingham Forest, and now the deliberation continues. Should I invest in a City defender, even though they're expensive? I have Liverpool one, I have Arsenal one. Maybe I should get a West Ham offensive defender, as they're performing alright. And I'm going to introduce Sufau just for the sake of it. He's going to be the last bench option. Here with this team we still have budget, so we can improve maybe Havertz to no one. Odegaard is too expensive, yeah. So Havertz is going to be the Arsenal midfielder. We can downgrade Sufau to someone playing but for a way cheaper price, and maybe we can fit Odegaard, but I feel like Havertz is performing really well. So that is the team that I believe is going to do well. Now let's go and build it in this game. So we're going with Flecken here. Introducing him, we're replacing Poro, I know, but it's a Newcastle fixture with Conor Bradley. We're replacing Van Hecke, not Van Hecke, Gusto with Van Hecke. I know that I can go with Gusto, but let's go a little bit differential, and let's not take a lot of time discussing that. Here it's Foden immediately. Here is going to be Højlund, as he's at around a good price. And yeah, well performing here. We go for Muniz for sure, and we finish up the squad here with the one and only Havertz. Then we introduce here Sufal, and then we're going to add Dubravka. Okay, so basically Havertz in for Muniz, do it like that, and that is going to be the team if I'm using and not taking and caring about hits. We have 8 players from my starting 11 with home fixtures. Burnley away, Newcastle away, and Bournemouth away doesn't scream clean sheets for the 3 sides that my side is facing, so I believe we can get a pretty good return there. We have an option in defense if something happens with Bradley and he doesn't play. We have an attacking option if something else happens with our side, so I believe it's looking pretty alright. I want to hear your opinion about it. If you're watching to this part, please comment down how much you rate it from 10. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. If I had more money, maybe I was going to put a better frame around it and a better players inside. Maybe Højlund will be replaced with someone else, but for now I'm pretty delighted with this. The captain armband is going to go on Mohamed Salah, as he is performing really well, and for Luton we're going to make Haaland vice captain. So yeah, Salah is going to be my captain, especially if he performs well. I'll have to see how he plays against United and see if the fasting is getting to him in those fixtures, as he is facing them around the same time, so we'll see how he performs. I believe that's a great team if you agree with me, and if you want to see my point of view more and more, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share with your friends, turn the notification on, all of those great stuff. But for now guys, I'm going to head out. Bye!